Can you just talk us through what's happened today then?
Right, a dog walker this morning, just before 9 o'clock, reported this whale as being stranded and alive. They contacted the Coast Guard, who then sent out the Sea Houses Coast Guard rescue team. They've come down. Now, it's looked to be alive at that point. They've reported that back to Coast Guard, who then contacted ourselves at British Divers and Marine Life Rescue, where the sort of one of the leading rescue teams, charities for this kind of thing. So our aim has been to come up here, assess the animal, and see whether it's either been possible to get it back in the water, or if it's not been possible to do that, the other options available to us. We've come down. Sadly, the animal has been confirmed as deceased. So now it's a case of once an animal like this comes ashore, it becomes what's called a crown fish. So it actually becomes a property of the Queen, and that's why the Coast Guard here are having to keep a perimeter, because anyone interfering with this animal is actually committing a legal act, and can be prosecuted as a result. Right now we have a vet who's coming up from London from the Royal Zoological Society, who's planning on performing a post-mortem on this animal to see if there's any idea of the cause of death. And we've just taken some samples from it, because with this animal being at the top of the food chain, it can give an indication of pollution levels in the sea, from any toxins in its blubber or in its flesh or anything like that. And that's where we are so far.
So you think it's a male whale?
It's a male sperm whale, yes. There's certain methods of working out the gender of a whale, but any cetacean really. This one's definitely not quite fully grown, and this one's about 10 metres. Adult males are normally around the 15 metre mark, so it's had a bit of growing to do before it died.
So how common is it to get sperm whales off the Northumberland coast?
It's not very common at all. This animal shouldn't be in this sea. It's a deep diving animal, so it's more suited to, say, the Atlantic. It's probable that it's come down from the North Atlantic, got to the top of the UK, and instead of bearing right and heading to the Atlantic, where its food source is the giant squid, it's ended up going left for whatever reason, ending up in our sea. There's nothing for it to eat, so it'll become malnourished. They get their liquid from their food, so it becomes dehydrated, and this will sadly always